Hello, good evening. Today I'm going to show you 3 things. How to make events to invite people to your team meetings in Google Hangout. How to make memos while you are in the Google Hangout. And how to publish those memos in the community after the meeting is over. This procedure is very good to know because that way all the activity in these communities will be transparent and available for us guidance counselors as well. So the first thing is to create an event. Okay, here we are in my community. I made this just to practice, and I'm the only member in this community. But anyway, I have events here in the left margin, just as you have in yours. And I click events and create an event. I can choose the image. Let's have this one. And I can call it Team Meeting number 1. And on the right here you can open some options. Is it possible for guests to invite other people? Can they add photos? Perhaps a good setting would be that they can add photos but not really invite any outside the team. And then in advanced settings I could choose Hangouts. I could also add some more detailed information, like discussing about the essays is the theme, and then in the who gets the invitation, I'll this time send the invitation just to my own mun oma community. It would be possible to look for other circles and communities and people, but this is a good setting for you too, that when you start your event from your Google community, it automatically chooses who will receive the invitation, everybody in that community. Then you can click invite. Okay, so now here is the invitation, a little bit off the recording area, and I can then choose, am I going? Yes. And when I click yes, it means that Google automatically creates an event also in my Google Calendar, which I have then synced with my iCal and my Exchange calendar for work. So it goes to all my calendars. And that's it. When the meeting is about to start, I go back to my Hangout. So here I am again, and normally there would be more than me. There would be a whole team, and you'd see the small pictures on the bottom of all the participants. The picture which will be on top, this bigger picture here, how is it determined? It's who is talking, so it keeps blinking these. But if you want to keep just one person locked in there, you can click his or her picture of the icons on the down row, which I don't have now because I don't have other people. But what I do want to show you next is that if you hover your mouse to the right side, you'll find that there is a Google Drive icon in here. By clicking that, you can open access to your own Google Drive, You can either open something that you have already created there earlier, but if you want to share it with the participants so that they also can see it and work on it, you must have shared the document in advance. So the quickest way is to create a shared notes document here. And while you are having the meeting, directly right here, Memo, and this would be the 27th or 9th, now that I'm here, Memo, and somebody could have thought of an agenda in advance and just copy paste the agenda here, and people can start writing what they think they heard in this meeting. This is my automatic text here. And the good thing about this is that everybody in the meeting can access the same document and make additions to one memo. That way there is no need for somebody to be a secretary and spend a lot of time afterwards figuring out what to write into the memo. Everybody can write something there. If you think that there is need for some other material, like I do at the moment, you can take the mouse to your left sidebar and click the small arrow here at the top. That way you get this add button, and I would like to add something from my last modified documents. I'd like to find a presentation that I shared with you, meeting and memo. I'll select that one. So, in order to get it a little bit bigger, it's quite small now, I'll squeeze this one in again. Dang. And here I have my Hangout meetings and Google Doc memo description of the process. And here's the process. And this document I'll share with you so that you can follow the steps later on. But I guess I have now already covered how you invite participants, how you, during the meeting, can start writing your Google document, how you choose shared notes, and then it means automatically that everybody can write on those notes, and then it's time to go to what happens after the meeting. So I will end this meeting and follow you and show you what happens after the meeting has ended. Okay, and here we are, ready for the last part, sharing the Hangout notes in the Google community. I first go to my Google Drive and double-click Hangout Notes. And it was just gibberish this time. It might be a good idea to actually write the agenda in advance and add it by copy-paste to this Hangout document, and then everybody can write on the document. But now we are about to share. And in this window, you could share the document with somebody whose email address you know. But I suggest you click Advanced in the right bottom corner. And in here, go for the Google Plus icon. And you then choose anyone with a link. And this means that it creates a private link which everybody who gets it can open. And since you are only going to share it in the Google community, which is a private place, it doesn't mean that all your memos will leak into the open internet. And instead of can view, you can change here to can comment. That way, David and I, even though we weren't in the meeting, can read your memo and can add some comments if necessary. And then I click Share to Google+. Okay, and I have to drag this window a little bit. Okay, I'm not going to share it with Senna. Instead, I'm going to share it with my private little community, mun oma, and it's going to be in the discussion chain tab, and share. Now it's done. When I then go to this community, here we are. I can refresh the page. And here we see that my document is available. And if I click on it, the internet connection is really slow today, it seems. Okay, here it is. And if I now take my role as a guidance counselor, I would go and up here I would click comments and comment. And I could write my comment here. Like that. Once more, the whole process in a nutshell. Create an event to invite your team members to a Hangout. Carry out your Hangout meeting and take notes in a Google document, which you can create within the Hangout meeting. After your meeting is over, share the memo to your Google community. Remember to add anyone with a link can comment. And that was it.